girl Cordnie Ellese, and welcome to my channel, Mommyhood and Entrepreneurship. And today, y'all, we are only a week out from Thanksgiving. So, y'all, the end of the year, where in the world has this year gone? Like, for real, this year has left, but it's totally okay. But anyway, today's thought is about self-sabotage. I was just recently, today, thinking of the ways that I have self-sabotaged recently, and I realized after talking with somebody that it's not just me. It is not just me. And the thing is a lot of times we have this entire imposter syndrome where we feel like we're not good enough. We feel like we're not good enough to be a CEO. We're not good enough to have our own business. We're not good enough to have a significant amount of actual wealth. We're not good enough to be rich. We're not good enough to have wonderful friends, a great husband, to have well-behaving kids. Like, we feel like these things are beyond us, you know? And it's not because we say those things to ourselves. We don't say that those things are beyond us, but we say other things that make those things true because we're actually thinking those things. And recently, I have a few examples for you as to how I did this to myself. And I realized that all it takes is one step to move past that one thing. For example, recently I realized that I would like better picture quality in my pictures. My pictures are actually really good. But now that I've gotten to a certain level in my photography, I want to upgrade to another camera. And it might just be because, you know, you want the next new shiny thing. But I've gotten to a point to where I feel as though I want to upgrade in my camera. And I was like, oh, I can't. This camera's going to be way too expensive. That camera's, you know, $2.5 grand. I really can't do that right now. It's the Christmas season. I'm supposed to be traveling soon. I need to get a new laptop because mine is broken. Even though it works, still broken. It's not touchscreen anymore. The touchscreen just don't work. I got all these other things I need to pay for, and I quite frankly just can't afford it right now. Then I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just rent. And then I was like, no, I don't really want to waste money on renting because I could be using that money, you know, to get the camera. And then I was like, Cordnie, stop keeping yourself from doing the thing that you want to do. Just rent the camera. Rent it until you're able to buy it. Yes, you may end up spending more money in the long run, but guess what? At least you're able to just move that one step closer to your goal. And that's what I did. I rented the camera. I took the pictures. I loved the pictures, and I moved one step closer to my goal. That was one example, because many times you will psych yourself out about something being too expensive when you could rent it, you could borrow it, you could buy it used. There are many different ways that you can get something done on the financial side, but we will psych ourselves out instead of making that one right move. The next thing that I did to self-sabotage was with my social media. I was looking and I felt very uninspired to post because I felt as though I wasn't getting the types of leads that I wanted. I'm getting plenty of leads on social media, but I wasn't getting the types of clients that my brand is calling for, or that I want my brand to call for. So I had just stopped posting. But y'all, if you never move, you will lose 100% of the time, period. And it's not even that I wasn't getting clients. So I wasn't completely losing because I had posted in the past. But unfortunately, because I wasn't posting, I'm only getting like trickled leftover clients of the types of clients that I was getting in the past when there's a new type of client that I am trying to market to. But with saying that, how am I supposed to get those new clients if I'm not marketing to those new clients? But I didn't want to post because I felt confused about how to post. And finally, y'all, what I just did is I just had to post. Just start posting. I researched the types of hashtags that I wanted to do, and then I just did it. I promoted a couple of posts and called it a day. I didn't spend a lot of money. I only spent like maybe $45, right? Max. And I didn't even have to spend that. But I just did it. I made the decision to just do it. Don't psych yourself out. Figure out the next right move. Lastly, I have been telling myself that I wanted to record videos. I wanted to record them, y'all. I wanted to have them pre-posted, have all my descriptions done, have everything ready so I could have them out every single Wednesday. And then I realized that I pre-posted a couple of the same videos that I had redone and that I actually really hadn't made any progress and wasn't able to post those. But I had told myself it has to be on Wednesdays because that's what I promised the viewers. It has to be on Wednesday. And y'all, for what? Why does it have to be on the day? I literally stopped myself because I gave myself a certain kind of deadline that was not realistic. Because I had been working on Wednesdays. Normally I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays. I've been working on Mondays and Tuesdays. Y'all, I have been booked. I have either been shooting clients, meeting with clients, or editing a lot of clients after a weekend. And I have not had the time to actually sit and shoot. And then I'm like, oh, well, my daughter's here and, you know, she's going to try to come in the video because that kept happening. So I couldn't record because my daughter was in the video. My babysitters are booked and busy. You know, it's too much for me to go across town to take her to the drop-in child care because the one close by we don't like, and this is that and the other. And I was making all these excuses as to why I couldn't shoot. I'm like, I don't want her to have to listen to Coco in the background because I want to be able to watch her close by, and this is that and the other. And you know what? I had to finally sit down and say, you know what? It's okay. It is okay. I am going to make sure my daughter is well taken care of. I'm going to put her in her swing and let her watch her show for these 10 minutes that I actually have to shoot. And then she can come right back on in here with me after I unbuckle her out of her swing. And she is totally okay for that 5 or 10 minutes so that I can get this video shot. And guess what, y'all? Y'all can barely even hear Coco in the background. You can barely even hear Coco in the background. She's not screaming in the background. She's well taken care of. And ultimately, I am still able to do my business. I couldn't use my child as my excuse. I couldn't use my finances as my excuse. I couldn't use my time as my excuse. I couldn't use any of those things as my excuse because there's always one right move that you can make to get to your next goal. What are you self-sabotaging for you right now? And what can you be doing to fix that? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe we can help you through it. All right, I look forward to chatting with y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, ring the bell so that you'll get notifications on when I post the next video. I look forward to chatting with y'all, and thank you for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. Ciao.